I'm Amy. I'm living in Chrysalis, and I'm doing a full face of TJMaxx Pacifica. Let's get to it. Welcome back to my channel. And before I do anything else, I'm going to put this lipstick on. This is the Pacifica Natural Minerals Devocean. Devocean. Deeply Devoted Natural Lipstick. Shade is, I'll have to insert it because that print is tiny, but I look like an alien without lipstick right now, and I just really want to get this on. Oh, it smells amazing. It has this slightly, oh, it feels very moist. Moist. Yes, let's see who cringes at that. And it has a coconut smell, but not the nasty one like the Physicians Formula butter products, that line. I can't even stand that line. My very first video on my channel was trying out a couple of the highlighters, and the smell was just so revolting to me that I wound up returning them. But this is a much nicer, it's like a slightly toasted coconut smell, like in a macaroon. Now, not a macaron, not Macron, but a macaroon. There was a, in my hometown, there was a little grocery store right next to the mosque on campus, and they had these amazing macaroons there that I used to buy on the regular. They were incredible. I still miss them, but I don't think they're gluten-free, and I don't live there anymore. Of course, if you haven't already, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Yeah. So, I finally finished the 6-week summer program. I skipped filming my Saturday video because I was a hot mess, as I'm sure anybody that saw my 1.5-minute clip could tell. And I've had some sleep. I've had some time to calm down. And I do have some good things to say about it. I think the hardest part for me really is dealing with the kids over the course of an 8-hour day, which just further cements my conviction that my mother was wrong and I am not meant to be an elementary school teacher. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that she'd been wrong, and that's okay. I'm just glad I didn't go down that path. Like, probably the same reason why I didn't want to, when I sub, I don't want to sub for elementary school. Now, I might do it a little bit and see how it goes, but I really prefer subbing for high school because, the kids are generally behaved, and you get a new batch every hour or every 45 minutes or whatever. So if you're sick of somebody, you'll get somebody else to get sick of later. Anyway, as I said earlier, we are going to be taking a look at the Pacifica Natural Minerals palette. I picked this up at TJMaxx. I don't remember for how much, but not much, and I'm sure it was at a deep discount. One thing that irritates me with this palette is for storage. Look how fat this is. Why? Why? Is there a secret compartment that pulls out? No. Do these pans appear especially deep? No. I mean, they look like sort of your standard size pans. I'm slightly irritated that there are cream products in with the powders, but for a TJMaxx price, I'll get over it. But yeah, at some point this might wind up getting depotted just because it's enormous. Right now my storage can handle it, but I don't know for how much longer. Back to the palette. So this has a blush, something I suppose one could use as a blush, a bronzer, or a contour. I'm going to swatch that real quick. It seems a little warm for a contour for me. I'm not sure. It even seems a little warmer than most of the bronzers I get, but I'll give it a go. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to contour my face, didn't I? Oh, and there are 3 creams here that are probably highlighters, although I imagine they're multi-purpose. 6 eyeshadows. And these also have that lovely toasted coconut scent. Actually, not so much the powders. No, it's the creams. It's definitely the creams that have that beautiful scent. And I'm not mad. I like that. I like that a great deal. I'm gonna contour and come back. I'm going to go first into one of the highlighters. Why am I highlighting before I'm blushing? I don't know, because I'm a weirdo. I'm going to go into this sort of peachish shade because I think it best matches the, best complements the lipstick. And because I'm actually tan for me, so I think it would be nice to take advantage of that and use this shade. Oh, do I know? Whoa. I don't know. Does this seem like it's not highlighting on me? Does it seem like it's still too dark? Well, I'm going to walk, after I'm done with this, I'm going to walk a rolly bag full of my dirty clothes down to the laundromat. Unfortunately, the closest one to me is not the good one. So I'll be going to the not so good one. But it's close and my feet still hurt. So there we go. Decision made. But I will do an outdoor clip later on to see how this all works together. Now I am going to go into the blush. It's a nice pretty color. If these shades have names on them, I don't know. Did this have I think this had a sleeve and I ditched it because that's what I do. I only have so much. Oh, whoa, okay, all right. Okay, that's more pigmented than I expected. All right, let's see how we go. Kind of blend this into my face. Okay. All right, well. But with me anyway, and I'm not sure if it's just because of the oily skin or what, but I always wind up having to put on so much blush that I look like a whore in church. Why? Because it fades relatively quickly. So it's not that, oh, I don't know how to do a subtle blush. This is me doing subtle blush. Watch, in about a half an hour or so, this is going to look perfect. Okay. Now I am going to do something that y'all don't see me do a lot, and I'm going to use this bronzer and see how I do. I'm just going to lightly tap, given the experience I just had with the blush. Also because it is a bit of a warmer tone than I normally go for, but again, I'm unusually tan for myself, so it seems kind of silly not to give it a try. Okay, so, all right, did a little on the forehead. And then here's where we get into kind of the contradictions between bronzing to look natural or highlighting your best features. Because, okay, bronzing my forehead, yeah, sure, no problem. It's not quite a 5-head. It's still a 4-head. But I've seen some women with very low foreheads that still bronze their foreheads. And, hey, you do you. You do you. But to me, it doesn't make much sense to do that. Because, at least to me, I am going to hit that jowl a little bit more. The bronzer. Just go away. Go away. Where was I? My thoughts are just fracturing all over the place. Right. But it doesn't make much sense to me because you use darker shades to recede. And when you already have an out of proportion short forehead, and then you further recede it by using a bronzer, it just makes you look like you don't have a forehead. And like I said, you do what you want. I get it, but that's just my earlier study of theater makeup. See, now I fixed my contour. My nose looks a bit slimmer, which is my goal with contour. Slimmer and kind of also just sort of etch the shape out so it doesn't look so lumpy on camera. However, the issue that we have with camera ready makeup versus real life is it's a very fine line between what you can do that will still look good on camera and still have an effect on camera, but that you can go out in real life and not look ridiculous. A lot of people I've seen just out and about on the streets, they're wearing Instagram makeup. And Instagram makeup is not for real life. Instagram makeup is for Instagram. Now, I assume some of you know what I mean, and you've seen some of those women too. Well, mostly women. Some men, I suppose. They can make the same mistakes that the rest of us make, right? Okay, let's get into the fun part, which is eyeshadow. It says 6 really pretty looking shades. I guess I'm going to go into this pretty pink here for sort of the base shade here. I'm not going to bother to bring it too low because that's going to get something else anyway. Oh yeah, oh, that's right. I said in my Saturday clip I was going to talk about good things with the summer program. Okay, well, let's see. I mean, I got to continue some of the relationships I've got with the kids. Although actually I wanted more developing some further because, my 2 real pets weren't there. They may have moved to another town. I was so bummed. I think I told you about my little pair, little brother sister pair. They're so adorable. And they love playing cards with me and hanging out with me. And, even though she was with the little kids group and that's not my room, if we watched a movie or something, she'd always want to come and sit next to me. So they'd usually let her because she's a good kid. But yeah, they weren't there and I was bummed about that. But I did still manage to have some fun with the kids. We had one new girl who was in, actually technically she was in another group, but because this college guy and I had the same age group, we wound up doing all of our stuff together and we really teamed up. He's a good kid. I'm rather bummed he won't be there in the fall. The other 2, I don't know. There are a couple. They seem nice enough, but maybe this isn't for them. Oh, okay. Oh, shade. Oh, what's this one in the corner? It looks kind of, is that a purple? No, it's like kind of this Purple taupey color. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to use that as my outer shade because I want to do a bunch of shades. So let's see what this one is. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, do you see that? Yes, please. I don't think I'm going to use all 6 shades because that's a little crazy. But all right, let me look at, I might as well just swatch the peach. Peachy shade. Oh, that's pretty. This pink is a bit light and I want to do something fun with it. Maybe I'll do the peach. I mean, I am going to the junkie laundromat after all. Woo! Sis, look at that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, fine. I'll swatch the blue. Why should I swatch the blue? Well, I mean, look, you know and I know that I'm going to be wearing this blue today. I think we all understand this, right? But I'll swatch it anyway because that swatch seems a little not great. All right. I'll hit it again and again. Okay, once you build it up, it's a beautiful color, but I had to build up that swatch. I don't know what that's going to mean for it as far as application, but I think we're just about to find out. Okay. I'm going to go into this. Oh, what do I want to do? The coppery or the beach? The coppery. Come on. When am I known to go subtle? Oh yeah, it does happen occasionally, I suppose. Okay, I'm just looking over into this little mirror on my side here. Because sometimes when I just use the viewfinder as a mirror, things go awry. All right, let's try that. Of course, don't you love how I have to lift my eyebrows to do my makeup? It's like my dad lifting his eyebrows every time he had a photo taken. And I am my father's daughter with my father's hooded eyes. Oh, that reminds me. I had one of the kids absolutely cracking up in hysterics. And she kept asking me to do like different versions of my what I call my gimlet stare. If anyone read that phrase, especially in older novels. And she would just crack up and roll back and then do it again. She was so funny. And she was, and then the same kid was pretending that she was a puppy. So she'd, come crawling up. And so I'd pat her hair. She has beautiful hair. And scratch her behind her little ear. Because I'm weird. I figured out what I'm going to do with that peach. Oh yeah, there's a little guy that also liked to do the puppy thing, but I hadn't figured out this, the scratching behind the ear yet. So far just this little girl had it. Oh, got that little treatment. But okay, you guys want some seriously cute aw moment here? So every week we would take the kids to this little show, and it was the kids in the age group I was doing and then the littler kids. Now our program goes all the way from going into kindergarten up through 6th grade. So yeah, it spans elementary and the first year of middle school. This district has middle school. I'm going to use that awesome dark shade at the outer edge. Why? Because, I cannot restrict myself to a light look. Is it physically possible? Every time I've tried, I want to just going overboard. But it's more fun this way. Now I am being kind of careful with this. So again, I'm using my Ellen Tracy Artiste knockoff, or dupe, I suppose. And and the thing I really, really like about this is because the edges are the way they are, I can kind of use it to brush in. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick blend if I ever find my blending brush and don't drop it on the floor. Yay! Thunder and lightning caught it. And I'm just going to do my blending now. I suppose I could have used that pink as a highlight. Maybe I'll do that next time. And then I'll use the peach. I don't know. Then that would give me room to use the gold. But in the interim, I'm going to go ahead and use this blue shade. Let's see how it does with a finger. It seems rather discreet, doesn't it? I mean, I know it's Pacifica and natural and all that, but okay, let's build it up a little. I mean, I built up my swatch nicely, didn't I? Seems rather light. Not quite what I was expecting from what I saw in the pan. But let's take a look. Why am I doing this? Use your other pinky, Greta. You're going to wash your hands anyway. Oh, let's see. Okay, so anyway, the little guy, as I showed you my moment of cuteness there, he, on the last day, he gave me a diamond. And then he gave me an awesome pterodactyl. I'm like, dude, I needed a pterodactyl for my fridge. I absolutely needed this, don't you think? So here's the look. What do you think? I don't know if I have more mascara dots in there or not. Oh, no, it looks pretty good. A couple mascara dots. Whatever, I'm just panning this old perversion that I had to resurrect with contact cleaning solution. But let me know what you think of the colors. Oh, I'm going to try something. So I'm going to put a little bit of this highlighter on the lippy. Actually, now that I further look, the lipstick, I did reapply the lipstick because I powdered my face and, well, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and try the whole adding a little bit. I'm doing the peach one here. I mean, obviously it won't survive the first reapplication, but oh yeah, it does make them look a bit fuller, doesn't it? I love playing with tricks to enhance one's features. Anyway, I'm going to get going because I have a rolly bag full of disgusting laundry I need to do and 3 full baskets that are in my kitchen that are just revolting. But I'm going to have to do a little bit at a time because I have to walk with a rolly bag. So that's going to be awesome. Outside the laundromat. I didn't want to go into the direct sunlight. It's already hard enough for me to keep my dang eyes open. Let me see. Is this any better? Well, anyway, I'm going to kind of come in so you can hopefully see the look. Also, tell me what you think about the highlighter. Will it work with my tan or is it still too dark a shade? I'd really like to know. So, of course, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. And if you haven't already, you know what to do. Subscribe. Please subscribe. I really want to get out of this laundromat. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon.